let's jump into another one. Um, Hopefully we get a bit more of an even matchup. Even in this mode, you usually have something a bit more competitive. So let's try to find a better game. All right, we got Nozorb, Nosnorb. He's got the 8-5-10. That's pretty nice. So this might be a bit more challenging. Usually it is better to be first position in these games, um, but occasionally it's better to be second. Like if there's two really good spots, then you can get the slightly better complementary spot. Like for example, if this was also an 8-5-10 wood wheat ore, then I could definitely take the 6-9-4 plus that and have a great setup. I'm still thinking of doing that anyway. Um, I definitely have to take 6-4-9 here. If he gets that, then that's just crushing. Two wheat tiles, all five resources. One thing I'm thinking about here is instead of taking 8-3-10 right away, trying to expand there. Um, there's another nice advantage to that. I think I'm going to take this. I have to take this. I'm going to be a bit aggressive here. Actually, no, I can't be. Because he can go 5-4-11 and start with the free road since he goes first and chop me the 9-10-11. So I think what I'm going to do is take 6-3-11 and then try to expand to 8-3-10. I start with a road and a half. 8-3-10 isn't that good for him, so I should be able to do that. He could do 9-10-11 and try to bink a 5 to cut me off, but that's pretty risky. I'm leaving 9-6-5 open, but that spot isn't that good. It's just a bunch of wood that he can't use, probably. Other thing is if I take 8-3-10 right away, he can take advantage of this space in the center of the board a bit more. And space is really important in this game. Like I was seeing in a previous game. I'm not sure if I'm going to show that game or not, but if you saw that game, you know what I was talking about. So 6-3-11, 6-4-9. I am doubling up on the sixes, and they're not coordinated. Wood and sheep are not used together super often. It would be better if it was like wood and brick. I don't mind doubling up on numbers in general, but I do pay attention to whether or not those resources are used well together. Coordinated numbers like sixes on ore and wheat can be super nice because whenever you have ore, you get wheat, and you can use your resources right away, which makes you much less likely to 7 out, and much less likely to get monopolied. So like that can be very powerful inside this game. So what is he trying to do here? He needs sheep probably above all. Maybe 9-5-10 would be a good option. Okay, he has 9-10-11. I think 9-5-10 might be a bit better here. Because it takes away two different expansion spots for me. One here and one here. But he goes 9-5-11. He's brick wheat wheat. Do I want to drop the road right now? The thing is I don't want to get cut off. In order to cut me off, he would need two roads. So he'd need an 11 and two 5s. I think that's pretty unlikely. So I'm going to hold here and keep my options open. There's the 11. That's nice for me because now just a 9 would give me the road settle. So he has 2 wheat. He has 4 wheat. Okay, he actually has the cut, doesn't he? He has 4 wheat, 2 brick. So if he gets a 5, he could cut me off because he could 4 for 1 the wheat. So I will drop the road to secure the spot. Friendly robber in play. 5. Wouldn't have mattered. I would have built the road on my turn, but it's good to be safe. Drop the road. Something I just realized is that 8-4-3 is open. I could have even considered like something like 9-5-10, 8-4-3, but I'll leave 6-11-9, 6-4-9 open, which I don't think is possible. But I should have pointed left here. I definitely should have pointed left. Okay, well, hopefully I have enough road building to expand back to these two spots, because I think that would be huge. I think ideally I build my road through here. Okay, we get the 9. I don't mind building the settle here. There isn't one tile that he can block. I'm on double brick, double wood. He can block the ore, but I still have lots of road building stuff, so it doesn't leave me super vulnerable to the robber. So I'm just going to drop it. And 7. No. It always feels like once you build your first settlement, immediately the 7 comes and they can rob you. It just feels like that sometimes, but not this time. So we take those. Have a road in hand. Considering dropping it here, it can expand 965, 5411. So it's kind of flexible. But I will keep my options open again. I can also consider going down to the wood port pretty soon. So yeah, I'm gonna see what he does. Okay, now that the wood rolls, I do have to make a decision fairly quickly. He has 2 cards in hand. What are those likely to be? Maybe wheat. He did 4 for 1 the wheat for a sheep. You got a wood. I think I'm going to stick to the plan and build this road here. Again, this is flexible. If he somehow can cut me off to the 5411, then I can still go 965 and then go to the wood port. Also keeping in mind this option to go back to the 843. But building this road isn't super efficient because there's only one spot that I really want, where here there's 2 spots that are pretty good that I can expand to. Okay, back at 9 cards. So he has 2 ore in hand, I know for sure. Do I want to commit the road? He doesn't have any development cards, so I shouldn't be too scared. I think I'm going to commit to that spot. Get the 9. So he has 2 ore and 2 wheat and 2 unknown cards. Okay, now he definitely has a city. Okay, got it. So that's pretty good for him. Now, do I hold for the city or do I buy a development card here? If I hold, I can get a city or a settlement. If I can also get a settlement if I don't hold and buy the dev. I think the development card's good because I can block the 8. Mono's fantastic. Okay. Yeah, the mono's really good because there's a ton of wheat on this board, and the wheat is on, like, only 2 rolls. He stole my ore? What? Oh, 1 out of 7? Wow. Okay, what's he doing with this? Ooh, okay, holds. It's a bit ominous. But I do get the spot. Yeah, probably looking to use this mono in order to city up myself here. He has some ore in hand right now. Is he going to be able to city up again? That would be kind of scary. A bit wary of getting too far behind. Okay, he's going here, which I'm not too concerned about. Let's see. So he has... He has 1 ore, 2, 3 ore in hand. Do I want to take all of that? I'm not sure. I'm going to build 2 roads here. Secure the spot. If I can mono 3 ore at least. I don't want a wheat roll to happen while he has ore in hand, so I'm going to mono. Okay. He can steal from me, but I'll still have 3 ore. So this should get me the city next wheat roll. I can also buy another development card. I'm going to hold on that though. Because if I buy the dev and then a 7 rolls, then I'd only bet 2 ore, which is not enough to buy it. Okay, let's see what happens here. He steals the wheat. Wow, worst card. Okay, hopefully I can steal that back. What's the best block? Maybe the 10. The 10 is a free card. Okay, I get the wheat. 10 is a free card plus, actually. Buys a development card. Now I buy another development card, I think. Well, actually, I don't think I do, because again, most likely he steals something that isn't the wheat, and then I just need one more wheat roll. I'm not too worried about the 9, because if he plays a knight, then I'll be down to 8. Yeah, he steals the ore. Okay, now I'm at 10. No 7? Okay, 9. Nice. I want to prioritize the city here. So, city here or at 649. He is blocking the 4, but I have brick in hand anyway. I think I'm going to city up the ore and wheat, because I want to be able to build cities faster. I think that'll help me expand quicker. And then we can build on that 843. Okay, 3 now. I can 4 for 1 my wood. Do I want to do that? It's either that or build a road to get under 9 cards. And I think between the options of settlement and road, I want to do a settlement, even though it's less efficient. I could wait for the wheat, but the production of this spot should make up for the fact that I'm 4 for 1ing long run. Okay, get the 6, 10. All right, I definitely want to buy a development card here. Try to control the robber. Nice, get the knight. 8. He has a big turn, probably. Yep. Okay. Well, let's block him here. He's pretty hard to block, which is annoying because I'm sharing these wheat tiles and I'm sharing the ore tile as well. So I think I want to block that. Excellent block. I can city up again. I think I do want to city up again. Yeah, let's just try to outproduce him. And where to now? There's the wood port and there's 695. So let's hold, because I don't have to decide now. He steals the wood. Buys a dove. Okay. 5 rolls. Same scenario as last time. Let's just hold. Okay, 8 rolls. He does block the 8, but I still produce it. Want to buy a dove here for sure. Get a knight. That's good. I have road pretty much locked up, so if I can compete for army competitively, that's going to make it really hard for him to win this game. If I get army, then that's just 4 points that I have that he can never get, which is huge. In this game, it's much different than the base game of Catan, because let's play the knight. In the base game, like a 4-player game, wow, I blocked the 10 again. Pretty lucky there. The base game, you would need one of the 2 win conditions to win to get to 10 points. Almost always. There are some cases where you can... Oh, that's annoying. Some cases where you can build the 10. Like maybe you pull a victory point or something. Or you do like 4 cities and then 2 additional settlements. Don't really mind that chop. I'm more looking to expand down at the bottom. But in this game, in a 1v1, you just have to fight for every point, basically. It's just a battle. I'm not going to concede army just because he's buying a lot of devs. Okay, so I have a 4 for 1 for a dev card. I think I do want to do that. Don't really mind getting rid of the wood. This is one reason I'd love to have the wood port, though. So he has 2 ore in hand. You have plenty. 1 dev. So he's still at least 1 ore. And a brick. Drops the road. Okay, I think that road might have been a mistake, because now I have a pretty good chance of jacking that ore. And I do. And I block the 10 again. Yeah, no lie, I'm getting lucky with my blocks here. But let's try to get some knights. Victory point, it's fine. Knight, okay. Pretty good shape here with army. Road is more or less locked up. I might need to build a couple more to just, confirm that, connect or something. So my attention is going to shift a bit to trying to expand to these last two spots on the 8-4 and the 9-6-5. I might need to keep buying devs though, to be honest, because he just bought one. Okay, 7 again. You can even consider doing something like that. I'm gonna do it. Thing about this is, yeah, I'm blocking myself, but I produce 2 ore. I'm stopping. It's basically like blocking an 8 that doesn't have a city on it, right? Because on net, he gets 1 more ore than me when this hex rolls. So that is something I do sometimes, is block my own tile. He does move it anyway, so it doesn't matter. He's going to keep buying devs. Yeah. Ooh, wow. Okay. I can city up. But here's the thing. Like, if I lose army, then I go to 10 points and he goes to 9. Right now, I'm at 12 points and he's at 7, right? Maybe 8. So that's how valuable army is. That's how valuable each of the win conditions are. Like, they're so worth fighting for. He's 2. Oh, that's the perfect roll for him. Holy shit. He got the 2. He had 2 wheat and 2 ore in hand, and he got the 2 sheep. Road building. Okay, that I'm going to be looking to chop that all day. Oh, I played the knight. That's a mistake. I should have waited. Waited for the roll so that I can steal a card. Didn't matter, because a 3 rolled anyway. Now, I have a 4-for-1 for sheep. I can have 4-for-1 for ore also. I think the sheep is better. The dev card is so good because, okay, that's fine. Just keeping army is like really important, as I've been saying. He did not play a knight there, which is notable. So it could be a mono or a year of plenty and a couple victory points maybe. Definitely not worth monoing right now if he has a mono. Could be another road building, I guess. But it doesn't seem like a knight. Yeah, he didn't play a knight either time. Or he might be one of those players who rolls before using the knight. That's actually kind of a viable strategy in this game. Especially if you don't think, like knights are pretty rare, right? So I'll phrase it this way. If you want to be using the knight to control the robber as much as possible, so giving the opportunity for a 7 to roll and you don't have to play the knight can be valuable sometimes. Here I'm at 13 points with the city, so I think I should just do that. And he's not really threatening to take army because he doesn't have knights. So he buys a dev. Okay, I can pull for the win / buy a knight. I can also 4-for-1 for brick or something, but I think it makes more sense to just wait until a brick rolls to try to build a settlement. So yeah, let's buy a knight. If we get one, we can secure army. Pretty much, yep. There isn't a huge rush. As long as I keep army, then I can... Okay, so that tells me that he has another knight behind. When he plays an aggressive knight, that tells me he's another knight. So I'm glad I bought this one. Let's block. Okay, this is 8, and that is 9 pips. So let's block the 10 still. And again, I can 4 for 1 for the development card or a brick, or I can hold, but holding seems bad. Again, I can win with a victory point. I can secure army for good with a knight. And we got it. Okay. Pull for the win. GG, even though he left. So that one was a bit more interesting. I still was able to dominate using my production and control of the center of the board here. That's the crucial difference, is that he was not able to fight for road at all. Like, there was no chance that he was ever going to get road because I was able to get these central expansion spots, especially the 5-4-11 here. And the 8-4-3 was nice too, because he can still like connect maybe along that path with the 8-4-3. One thing with that game is that it would have been huge to have the wood port. I'm not sure how many times I 4 for 1 for a different card with my wood. You can, like, let's just see how many resource lost by trading. Yeah. So I traded 4 for 1 5 times. I traded 20 total wood away. And that would have gotten me double the cards if I'd had the wood port. But the priority is definitely locking up those different win conditions. Because given the fact that he couldn't compete for road, he had to go for army. And I was able to outdo him on army, and that was just the game. Like, you just have to be able to compete for both army and road. And I think taking the 6-3-11 really allowed me to do that especially well. Not taking the all 5 resources strat right away, being able to expand to the ore, understanding what my opponent needs to be successful for themselves. I think for my opponent, maybe taking the 5-4-11 straight off of the bat might have been a bit stronger. It would have been a race for 9-10-11 though, so race I probably would have won actually. So that's a bit risky. But yeah, you can see how taking central spots with the opportunity to expand to much better 3 hex spots puts a lot of pressure on your adversary. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. You can see the beautiful balanced dice here. There is still luck in the game. You can kind of see that with me blocking the 10. I don't like attempts to try to take luck out of the game. I think it's just part of it. So I would prefer to not have balanced dice, and that way if an 8 rolls 5 times in a row, you know that it's not going to roll again, right? That seems wrong. That seems wrong to me. So I definitely prefer random dice, but anyway, that's a bit besides the point. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.